It's too much. The frustration is too much. I probably said a lot of things I want to apologize for, but how can you not say these things when you are so frustrated? How can you not? When your pain is so much on the surface. When you feel helpless to help somebody else. How can you not be angry? Everyone wants to see a train wreck. No one wants to prevent it. No one cares enough to prevent tragedies from happening. My life is tragic, just one story. But there are many other lives that are tragic as well. Bear with me. I'm not prone to be watching what people are writing. Just setting up. Happy Valentine's Day. Please go on Twitter and share hashtag troll for love. Follow that hashtag and you'll see a video to Kanye West and Taylor Swift. I might be here till midnight when Valentine's Day is over. This is for a good cause, for sickle cell education. I'm supposed to tweet this joint. I haven't used this for a while. I should have been using it. But it's all good. What I really need to do is talk anyway. But what I'm doing right now is I'm on Twitter. I'm trying to get sickle cell awareness out there. Because, if you are somebody, you're going to be trending today. Because you give a gift to someone you love. And that's all that matters. Love matters. But what is true love? What is compassion? A lot of people do not know what compassion is. I've learned compassion through sickle cell pain, through living my life in pain. The rejection that you feel when people abandon you because of the pain that you feel. So I'm hoping that by doing this, I'm able to bring some attention to sickle cell today. A day where people celebrate love, not hate. Celebrate love, not wealth. Celebrate love, not racism. There's a lot of ignorance out there. There is so much ignorance out there. Kanye West, I don't have any hate for you. I love your music. Taylor Swift, I don't have any hate for you. I love your music. But because you guys are celebrities, you have power. And the power, you use it for fashion shows. Use it for just mundane stuff. Music can change the world. You can make a huge impact in shaping our society. And all we do is beef and fight about silly shit. Really silly shit. When you see people dying after suffering for so long. When you see a young child who has not even faced anything in this world but has to battle with sickle cell so often and agonizing pain. We send flowers, we give chocolates, we make love. What is it worth when we say Happy Valentine's Day today? So get at me, Twitter. Troll for love. That's the hashtag. I put a video rant yesterday just to prepare for today of what I was going to do today, or what I was going to talk about today. I'm just going to talk all day about my life, about living with sickle cell, about my art, about who I am. I'm nobody, but I have a voice, and I hope to make a difference. Si Haïtien yè, mwen gen anemi falsiform, mwen travay la pou fè la tout moun konen ki problem nou gen. It's been difficult. Just staying alive. Every day knowing that this pain could come, you end up in a hospital, on an ICU somewhere, fighting for your life. This is not a pity party. There are thousands in my own area who are suffering today from something. It could be somebody with a sickle cell crisis right now in the emergency department at my local hospital. It's very cold out here, so a crisis could occur at any point. But sickle cell is all over the world. It is global. That's why I have to continue this message all day and hope that someone hears what I want to share today. So I have to check if the stream is working just to make sure that it is. Just to make sure that it is. Just to make sure that it is. It is working. So let me play you the sickle cell challenge inspired by that trending ice bucket challenge. Everybody with sickle cell that day when the ice bucket challenge started trending, it really felt bad, man, because sickle cell has been around for such a long time, discovered 106 years. America, in Chicago, were concerned for us. It's frustrating. I live with a hell of a lot of depression, fighting, always thinking about committing suicide, always thinking about just ending the pain, ending the suffering. But that's not how it needs to go down. My mother died when I was 13. A few months before my 14th birthday. Tragic car crash for a 13-year-old seeing the only person that gave a damn die in front of you in a car crash. Seeing your little sister fly to the windshield, to bounce off the windshield and land on your lap, bleeding on your blue jeans, turning it all red. Why was I the only one wearing my seatbelt? Those are the nightmares that I deal with, those memories. Those are the only memories I can remember clearly. But I cannot remember the days that I spent in ICU, fighting for my life, fighting to survive. I've survived. My mother is dead. My sister was in a coma for 6 months. My mother was married to a man who never bothered to get up when I was sick at night to carry me to the car and take me to the emergency room, to the hospital, when I have a sickle cell crisis. It was always my mother who got up, climbed the stairs, picked me up, carried me downstairs, put me in a car, and drove me by herself to the emergency room while the husband slept. So when she died, that was it. My sister was in a coma in a hospital, and the man just said, "This is not my kid." Sometimes it is hard not to get frustrated, remembering what happened. Forgiveness is easy. Forgetting when you are depressed is harder because the memories just keep haunting you. I cannot be a father and I cannot be a husband because I am broken inside. I know that because I think I would be a terrible husband or a terrible father. I really think so too. So I can put myself in that man's shoes and know that is exactly the kind of man I could be if given the same situation. Maybe, or maybe not. I can hope I could do better. So I never really was allowed to take care of my little sister like my mother wanted me to. So even now, she survived, my sister survived. But because we grew apart, because I had to leave that house and be shipped somewhere else, I don't really have a relationship with any family members. I am alone. My sister was in a coma for 6 months. Her brain doesn't remember the days before that time. So she doesn't know the brother that she used to have. So to her, I'm a stranger. She wants to love me. She doesn't remember or have any memories of the days that we used to have before our mother died. She doesn't remember our mother. She just has pictures. It's all fucked up, people. It's all fucked up. The apathy, the lack of concern for suffering in this world. It's all fucked up. So when I say that is basically a capitalist system where we spend money, huge amounts of money, and we call it love, it is hard not to feel really depressed about it, really fucked up about it, after so many people have walked away from you because you suffer, because you have pain and they can't handle it. That's what I've been trying to share with my art, to tell people to pay attention, have some compassion for sickle cell disease, because that is the most ignored suffering I've ever seen. Not because of my own suffering. Shit, it is hard for me to ask for anything. But when I have to fight for somebody else, I give it all I have. I'll die for it. That is why I wanted my Twitter account to have 1 million followers. Not because I actually have 1 million followers, but I use all the tricks in the book that all these rappers and all these celebrities use to get the people to follow them, to get their fashion shows, their selfies, their love of shoes, bags, whatever you name it, whatever the bling is, it's shown. That's what we respond to. We respond to fashion. Jada Pinkett Smith looking hot, sexy. She's beautiful. You a lucky motherfucker, Will Smith. But I want them to say something about sickle cell disease. These are black people. Oscar so white. You are boycotting not being recognized for your talent. I understand that shit because I'm Mr. Nobody. I'm a painter nobody knows. Nobody gives a fuck about me. I'm on motherfucking welfare and nobody gives a fuck to give me a ride once a month. Do you think he worked at Yale?
I have to stop here for a second. When I started ranting because I got upset at some of the. You have to understand, I'm on antidepressant pills. My emotions are all over the place right now. I got upset because Jim, I won't say his last name, but being the director of my local, the board chair of my local sickle cell organization, is a businessman. And Dolores told me on a phone call that they want to sell my greeting cards at the gala, but they want a percentage. You have to understand Zazzle.com, all you have to do is purchase the cards from them. I don't have any money. I have zero cash in my checking. So I don't have any money to go buy a bulk of cards just so I can sell at an event. I don't want to sell anything. I just put these things online because I want the community to be able to purchase these things and have access to this artwork in case I just drop dead one day, which is very, very possible. So it is in my heart to always give 100% to sickle cell. He didn't have to ask, or he didn't have to even say that statement. It was already in my heart. But I just can't afford it. I can't just go buy a bulk. So I got upset because I have food stamps. I can't eat. What the fuck? Why are you telling me this shit? So I got upset. I might have to apologize to the man, but fuck it right now. I just need to say what I have to say.
Prestigious motherfucker. NAACP. Black, proud black man motherfucker. But he won't do the dirty work. He won't do anything that cheapens him. The board, anytime that I don't have no motherfucking money, I say, Dolores, look, I need $50 to pay my phone bill because I don't got it. Please tell the board I paid him back next month. Okay. I'm sure she doesn't even fuck with asking them sometimes. I'm sure the board just say, okay, he can do that. So they do that to help me. That's cool. But it is not about how fucked up my local organization is. It is how fucked up all SCDA organizations are because it's competitive to try to get nonprofit cash funding. It's so competitive in this fucking world to try to cure anything. All diseases out there are looking for the same dollars. AIDS, cancer, every motherfucking suffering out there is looking for the same amount of funding from the same sources. So if sickle cell gets something, AIDS is not getting that. You understand? We're taking away something. So here we go back to Oscars So White. The fear of giving black people recognition that you are taking away from white people. because we are competing. It's human nature. We don't give a fuck. We keep competing until we destroy ourselves. Maybe I'll stop the stream. I don't know. I'm not sure.
The problem with this was, as soon as I started getting really upset, there was a huge amount of pop-up that happened, messages that happened here. The video stream is not so good that I can get the parts that are cut out. It's not that I don't want people to hear what I have to say, but it's when I was getting the most upset, when I was melting down the most, that's when more people commented over here. They were loving it. People love train wrecks. I'm trying to get people to care about preventing disasters and train wrecks. I'm trying to get people to give a damn about helping people before it is too late. Stop saying they went to they transcended. They went to a better place. The person is right here on this earth and we don't give a shit. I don't know this person, but there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds around the country. If you do a search for sickle cell in this website, you will find children, mothers, fathers, but like everything else, sickle cell is just one suffering. There are many ways of suffering in this world. I just want people to give a damn.
If I'm live anymore, anyway. There's always a bunch of sad motherfucking things in this world. Shit that breaks your heart, that makes you depressed, that keeps you depressed. See what I just retweeted right now. So according to this app, there's 3 people watching. I'll stay because of the 3 people. If I can reach 1 person, that's cool. I'm one of the 3 people watching. According to this app, there's 3 people watching. Now there's 2 people watching. You see how it works? There's 2 people out there who are watching me right now. You can tap your screen if you are on a phone, and I'll see little hearts on the bottom somewhere to know that you are there. But that's the thing. I'll have to save this video. I'll have to cut right now in order to put the video on YouTube so that when nothing happens today, at least there is a history of nobody giving a shit. So I'll end the stream right now and start a new one after the tweet of the Star Post, Daily Star, of some white lady giving water to a little African kid. These motherfuckers always making us look really motherfucking fucked up. And we are fucked up. We don't give a fuck about ourselves. We should give a fuck about our own communities. We have the power to change the motherfucking things, but we are evil motherfuckers. Selfish motherfuckers. Oscars so white. Let's recognize our own communities. Let's heal our own communities before we say others do not respect us. Let's respect ourselves. Let's help ourselves. Let's have compassion for our brothers and our sisters, our wives, our husbands, our mothers, our fathers. Dad, where the fuck are you? Dads, where are you? Why are these women alone? Why are they carrying everything? Black men, step the fuck up. Kanye West doesn't care about black people. If Kanye West cared about black people, sickle cell disease would be trending today. I am nobody. I can't do it. I don't have the influence. I don't have the money. I don't have the power. I only have this pain and this suffering. So that's why I created the hashtag Troll for Love. I don't have any hate for your success, Kanye West. I just want you to use your art to give a fuck about something real.
Now, I don't know if this thing cut off during the middle part where I was upset. I said a lot of things that are missing from this. And I wish it wasn't missing. I talked about the fact that there are white people with sickle cell. I talked about why I also challenged Taylor Swift. Because white people with sickle cell are treated insanely bad. Because they think there's a misconception that sickle cell is a black disease. But the fact is, it's a genetic disease. That means if you have been sleeping with your slave, your children will have that trait. And your children's children will have that trait. And sooner or later, children with trait whose other families from around the South, or wherever, they're gonna get together and they're gonna have children with sickle cell disease. That's how you end up with white folks with sickle cell. It's not always slavery, it's the mixing of love, but it is still a fact that white people also have sickle cell disease, and many races have sickle cell disease. It is not just a black thing, but in America, it is seen with a stigma that it is a black thing. And white folks who go to the ER trying to get some help, they get treated worse than dirt. So that's why I needed somebody to represent sickle cell that is not what we normally see the face of sickle cell being. But it's sad that a person has to get angry, have to melt down, in order for people to get entertained. Nobody's doing shit. I don't see anything change. It's been, let me see how many hours ago. It's been a day ago since I donated $62, and it's been 21 hours ago since this $10 donation from Geo. Geo is a person, a neo-gaff, who saw my thread and decided he wanted to help. And he retweeted, and I want to thank that brother for that. By the way, Geo is from Mexico, which I think I remember he's from Mexico. So fuck you, Trump. I'm getting too pissed off though.